Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. How is everyone doing? Yes, I see a lot of excited faces here on this Tuesday afternoon at the historic and iconic Manila Hotel as we welcome a new chapter in the search of our Chinatown ambassadors. And you know what? It is exactly 15 days away from Chinese New Year, so I also want to greet all of you. 恭喜发财，新年快乐. Why don't you greet your seatmate a happy Chinese New Year as well? Yes. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are so fortunate to be celebrating the beauty and prosperity of the global Chinese culture as we will share with you 20 young and inspiring faces coming from different backgrounds, different fields, and also different nations. So we have 7 countries to be exact. This is truly exciting and groundbreaking. But despite all of their differences, they share one commonality and one universal goal, and that is to promote cultural harmony and global interconnectedness. And aside from that, to really share what makes them unique as a Chinese by heart. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Valerie Tan of Chinoy TV. We are here at the historic Manila Hotel and you are all about to witness the reveal, the search for the next phase of Chinatown, the press presentation of the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, wow, I know all of us are so excited to meet our global candidates. And you know what? This afternoon, we will know more about this amazing global cultural moment, the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, organized by Chinoy TV and the Federation of Filipino Chinese Association of the Philippines Foundation Incorporated. So for almost 2 decades, Chinoy TV has an advocacy of really showcasing the Chinese culture and heritage to our Chinese Filipino viewers in the Philippines. And through Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, they are now championing the same advocacy to reach overseas Chinese communities guided by their campaign, Chinese by Heart, Filipino by Blood. And to give us an exclusive preview of all the revelations it has in store, please help me give a warm welcome to the president of Chinoy TV, Mr. Alvin Kingston Tan.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, members of the press, and partners. Today marks a monumental milestone, not just for Chinoy TV, but for the global Chinese diaspora, as we officially launch Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025. When Chinoy TV began, our mission was clear: to celebrate the unique identity of the Chinese Filipino community, our values, traditions, and contributions to the larger Filipino society. Over the years, we have shared stories of resilience, heritage, and unity, resonating with audiences both here in the Philippines and across the world. Now, we are taking a bold step toward a global stage. This competition is more than a pageant. It's a platform to spotlight the stories, aspirations, and achievements of the Chinese diaspora worldwide. Through Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, we aim to foster a deeper understanding of our shared heritage while celebrating the beauty of our dual identities as Chinese by blood and citizens of our respective homelands. This vision aligns perfectly with Chinoy TV's global direction. We are committed to creating content and opportunities that bring our community closer, whether through storytelling, cultural showcases, or platforms like this event. Our goal is to unite and inspire the millions of Chinese descendants worldwide, helping them take pride in their roots while thriving in today's interconnected world. The 3 values, harmony, loyalty, and wisdom, represented by the 3 crowns provided by Cristel by Nanette, who is coincidentally my wife's name also, reflect the Confucian values that continue to guide us. These values are not just symbolic. They are the foundation of our advocacy to build bridges, promote mutual respect, and empower the next generation to carry our traditions forward while embracing modernity. We are deeply grateful to our partners, sponsors, and everyone who believed in this vision. Thank you, Manila Hotel, for hosting this press presentation. Your support makes it possible for us to elevate this platform to an international level. As we embark on this journey, I invite everyone here to witness the incredible talent, creativity, and heart of our candidates. Together, let us make Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global not only a celebration of culture, but also a movement that unites and inspires. Thank you, and let us look forward to an exciting competition that will redefine what it means to be proudly Chinese and proudly global.
Thank you so much. A big, big round of applause to Mr. Alvin Kingston Tan. Thank you so much for being one of the main drivers of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. And ladies and gentlemen, celebrating heritage at its core of this exceptional project. Opened in 1912, the Manila Hotel, our official venue partner for today, has been sharing the same vision for 100 years. I want to share a bit of trivia to everyone. Did you know that the Manila Hotel is the original premier hotel in the Philippines? And of course, Binondo is the oldest Chinatown in the world. So it is such a great partnership for today that we have our press presentation here. So to formally welcome us all to this iconic location, let's all welcome Mr. Marvin Kim Tan, Vice President for Sales and Marketing of the Manila Hotel.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Manila Hotel. First and foremost, congratulations to Chinoy TV for successfully organizing the very first Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Let's give them a round of applause. The Manila Hotel has been long a venue where remarkable moments and timeless traditions are created. We are thrilled to be part of a significant milestone. This partnership underscores our shared commitment to celebrate culture, heritage, and excellence. We eagerly anticipate witnessing the success of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global and, of course, witness the inspiring journeys of each candidate. When Ernest Hemingway was here in 1941, he said, "It's a good story if it's like Manila Hotel." Indeed, today's press presentation is yet another story worth telling. So once again, welcome and mabuhay kayong lahat.
Mabuhay din po kayo, Sir Marvin. Please remain on stage, Sir Marvin. As of course, Chinoy TV would like to present their plaque or token of appreciation to the Manila Hotel. Let us call on stage Mr. Alvin Kingston Tan, of course, President of Chinoy TV. Let's also welcome on stage Ms. Lorraine Tan, CEO of Chinoy TV. Sir Dante also, please join us here on stage as we award the Manila Hotel the plaque of appreciation, officially the Manila Hotel, our venue partner. A great partnership, the oldest premier hotel in the Philippines, and Binondo, the oldest Chinatown in the world. Thank you so much, Sir Marvin, Sir Alvin, and Sir Dante for joining us here on stage. And Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global is the first collaborative attempt of co-organizers, Chinoy TV, and FFCAP in staging an international cultural movement. So, of course, it is always helpful to have an experienced team. Having been a pageant director between 2018 and 2023, and with his career in international business, this next speaker will spice up the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. The Manila Hotel and all of our guests, let's give it up for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global's very own Executive Director, Mr. Miko Araneta.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. It's very nice to see familiar faces. Excuse me if I won't use the podium, but allow me to thank each and every one who actually came in today. Quick trivia as well. I think in 2018, that's when we first formed a pageant media chat group. And until today, I'm very proud to see that the pageant media has flourished and has their own space to conquer. Quick trivia as well, I think was introduced by Valerie 6 or 7 years ago. I said yes to a passion project, and it's the same yes which I gave to Alvin in 2024. So as we open a new chapter, which is Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, we bring with us one common thread, and that's the core heritage, which is the Chinese heritage that most of us, or most of you guys share here. And as Alvin has mentioned, we always anchor ourselves on stories, on journeys, on evolution, and this will always be brought wherever the country they represent. And I want to thank everyone again for taking this time to spend it with us, and hopefully we bring you a new face to what pageantry means, especially for a very unique audience, which is the Chinese community. So for that, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the revelation and take home with you very good stories to share as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Miko, for sharing your talent and expertise for the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. And you know what? Putting together a project of this scale truly takes a village. In fact, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global will not be taking place right now if not for the coming together of the following. Our official presenters, the Manila Hotel, who's our official venue partner today. A big round of applause as well to Uishi. And also to Hilton Manila at Newport World Resorts. Thank you to our co-presenters, Crystal by Nanette, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global's official crown and jewelry partner. Thank you to United Colors of Benetton, our official casual wear partner. PwC Philippines Isla Lipana and Company, our official knowledge partner. We would also like to thank Hotel 101 Management Corporation, our official residence partner. Peerless Products Manufacturing Corporation, Hannah Shampoo and Champion, MEC Networks Corporation, King Chef and East Ocean Restaurant, our official food partners. GB Shoes, our official shoe partner. Association of Baguio Chinese Filipino Youth Incorporated. Megapines Realty and Development. Thank you also to Orchard Hotel Baguio, our official hotel partner. Novo Dental, our official dental partner. A-List and Partners, our official PR and strategy partner. Mud Studio Manila, our official hair and makeup partner. Benji Tionco, our official photographer. Tiger Events, our official styling partner. Innovation, Manila Bulletin and the Manila Times, our official media partners. And of course, all of our friends from the press and the pageant community who took time out of their hectic schedules to be with us today. Give yourselves a big round of applause. And of course, the organizers and partners of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global have put in an incredible amount of work to boldly showcase this brand new celebration of the Chinese heritage. And finally, their efforts have all been paid off. And now in the hands of 20 young, fresh, and inspiring personalities and trailblazers. Embracing inclusivity and diverse backgrounds, they aim to make their mark in the international stage as they represent the modern Hua Ren, or someone of Chinese ethnicity. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the screen and let's all watch this.
In many parts of the world, there is a Chinatown that represents a slice of Chinese culture outside the mainland. Binondo, Manila's Chinatown, is the oldest of its kind in the world.
hear a lot of oohs and ahs from our audience, so I won't keep you guys waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 20 official candidates are modern Hua Ren of the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global.
Good afternoon, everyone. Tatia Hao. My name is Francis Matthew Ngo. I took up BS Architecture from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and I'm currently a licensed architect. During my free time, you can see me eating out with my friends or working out in the gym. I am proud to present the Philippines!
Hi everyone, 大家好，我是洪显荣. My name is Argon Jacob Buelor, and currently a student at the La Salle College of St. Benilde. Fun fact about me is that I'm the youngest candidate of Mr. Miss Chinatown Global, and I'm representing the Philippines.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Arvinda Rao, and I'm a figure skating coach passionate about training up the youth to be our future leaders. I am representing Singapore.
Hi everyone, my name is Kirby Mark Chen. I used to study culinary arts at De La Salle College of St. Benilde, and now I work as a CFO at Mr. Jealousy Corporation. Fun fact about me, I am a wannabe bodybuilder, and I used to make kids videos that mass amount 10 million views on YouTube. And I represent the Philippines!
Hi everyone, my name is Byron Sung, representing Malaysia. Hello， 大家好，我的名字是孙伟伦，来自马来西亚。I'm currently a full-time model, and I recently graduated with my master's in food technology and degree in mechanical engineering. I'm also the winner of Malaysia Supermodel Search 2024. My hobbies include eating, and also I love to sing. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Duan Shiqing. I'm from China. 大家下午好，我是段世庆，我是一名模特，我代表中国。
Good day, everyone. I'm Ethan. I'm from Malaysia. 大家好，我名叫谭明浩，我来自于马来西亚。I'm an athlete, a model, and as well as an engineering student. And this journey of pageantry starting in Manila can't be any better. I'm so grateful to be here today. 今晚在这儿是我的荣幸，谢谢你们。
Hello everyone, I'm Jarek and I'm currently representing the Philippines. I studied college in Singapore in SIM University in Logistics, and I'm currently working now for my family business in Cebu, where I manage a Chinese restaurant. Thank you.
I am Raphael. 中文名字是许文德. I am currently an engineering student in the LaSalle University. I like to play basketball and golf on my free time. And I'm representing this week the Philippines.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Joseph Morris. I'm 28 years old and I am a proud descendant of Chinese, English, and Rituman heritage. A fun fact about me is I love to sing, dance, cook, and play guitar.
Hello everyone, I'm Justin Lim. I'm an actress and social media influencer, and I'm a proud Bisaya from Davao City, representing Philippines!
Hi everyone, my name is Clarisse. I'm born and raised in Malaysia. I'm a freelance model, a degree in psychology, holds a degree in psychology, and is passionate about mental health. I'm representing my beautiful country of Malaysia.
Alex Lim, and I'm representing the Philippines. I hope some of you remember me from my time in pageantry, from Miss Philippines Earth 2019 and Miss Universe Philippines 2021. So I hope you all remember me because I just took a 3-year break from pageantry and I just returned, and this is my first pageant in a long time, and it's great to see everyone. Thank you for having me.
Aloha everyone, and magandang hapon. My name is Candice Liang from Honolulu, Hawaii. 我的中文名字叫梁潇，栋梁的梁，潇洒的潇。非常开心，也非常感动，可以在这里与大家一起见证如此特殊的一个时刻。Thank you guys so much for making time to be here with us. So I am currently studying at Columbia University SEPA School of International and Public Affairs, doing global policy and also international policy studies, and currently working in the public sector. You know, channeling my passion and global perspectives, hoping that I would be able to shape into meaningful solutions for global complex challenges. So a little bit interesting fun fact about me. I played the piano since I was 4, and I love singing, I love dancing, being on the stage, right? But growing up, I just hated being in public, being on the stage, being in front of people, having my pictures taken. And also, as crazy as it sounds, I broke my bones 3 times within the 2 years I moved to New York City, which is also one of the reasons why I got really emotional when I was seeing the commercial and the promo videos of us earlier. Because to me, it has been a hard journey. I have broken my bones on the exactly same day, same month, year apart on November 1st, and I am still standing here strong, trying to use this platform because I truly believe this pageant represents such an incredible opportunity for us to be able to share our culture, to inspire others, inspire pride in cultures, so we can connect with each and every incredible and amazing individuals. So to me, I want to use this stage to be the good example and the influence to tell everyone that beauty comes different forms and different sizes and different colors. It doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter who you are, and doesn't matter what color you are. Your dreams are valid, and it doesn't matter if you're young enough and you're still capable of doing something, and even if you're old, and it doesn't mean that you can't do anything. So, this is my message. My name is Candice, and I am representing USA. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Zhang Ruoxi. I come from China. 大家好，我是中国代表张若曦，今年21岁，很高兴来到马尼拉。我手上刚刚展示的这把扇子是中国4大刺绣里的苏绣和中国国宝熊猫相结合，它是中国传统技艺与文化的相融合。
Mabuhay, hello, 大家好 My name is Juliette Louis. 我中文名係雷莊儀，我是雷莊兒 and I'm an actor, model, and your Miss Hong Kong 2017 champion. You may be wondering what my ethnicity is because I get a lot of mixed guesses, and unfortunately, I always get mistaken as if I'm a Filipina, but I'm not, and I'm here to clarify that today. Yes, I speak 3 languages, French, English, and Cantonese. I also have 3 passports, so where am I really from? I'm born in Canada, actually, but I've been a resident in Hong Kong for over 10 years. So where does that leave this diverse background? Actually, I'm 100% Chinese, and I'm proud. So I just want to thank you today because I'm so honored to be representing my home country, Hong Kong.
hapon po. Ako si Rebecca Quack, 26 years old from Singapore. I know how to speak 5 different languages and Taglish is one of them because I have 2 nannies that have been with my family for over 30 years. And salamat sa iyong lahat!
Mabuhay! Good day, everyone. I am Chris Go, a proud Chinoy who represented the Philippines in Miss Aura International 2023, where I actually got a spot in the top 10. I also am a student nurse, a certified dog lover, a host, and a model. Once again, it is an honor to represent the Philippines.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Guneth Hao. 大家好，我的名字是刘恩惠. I'm currently studying BS Legal Management at the De La Salle University, Manila, and I'm proudly representing the Philippines. A fun fact about me is I'm a big foodie. I love cooking and trying out new recipes and dining out with my friends and family. Thank you very much. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. I'm Janina Louie, your Aussie Chinoy. I'm a lifestyle show host, a youth community leader, a taekwondo athlete, and an accountant by profession. I didn't expect to be back today, but I'm very happy to share the advocacy that I came here last year for to share with you, and that is about promoting culture and heritage to the youth. I am looking forward to working with Miss Chinatown Global in pursuing aspirations, in celebrating our culture, honoring our path, enriching our present, and inspiring our future. Thank you. I'm representing Australia.
official candidates of the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global wearing Benetton. Of course, our official casual wear partner. Thank you as well, Benetton. I'm wearing your outfits as well. And of course, our eventual winners will also bring home 500,000 pesos worth of items from Benetton. And later on in the afternoon, our media guests, I know you're all very eager to get acquainted with our modern Hua Rens in a bit. But as of now, what does it really take to bring home these prestigious and groundbreaking titles? Well, at this point, allow me to acknowledge the presence of 5 very important people who really have a tough time now and will help make that very important decision. Starting off with a top Manila-based Filipino-Chinese Christian fashion designer, content creator, and influencer. A big round of applause to Mr. Gian Lasala. From Sky Law, one of the premier law firms in the Philippines, attorney Kester Kua. The CEO and president of Adrenaline Group of Companies, Mr. Hans Clifford Yao. The creative and social director of the Manila Hotel, Mr. Rachi Kuna. TV events host, former Miss Grand International 2016 first runner-up, and now the official Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global Ambassador, the beautiful Miss Nicole Cordobes. All five of them, I don't envy their job. I know it's quite tough. They will be evaluating the performance of our 20 candidates this afternoon based on the following criteria. Beauty and poise, 30%. Stage presence and confidence during catwalk, 30%. Interview skills in their Q&A, 30%. And to wrap it all up, overall impression at 10%. And this will be, of course, tabulated by our knowledge partner, PwC Philippines East Lalipana and Company. And their scores today will make a portion of their final scores to determine who will be hailed as the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. And of course, to our media guests as well, you also have a participation. I think our team has handed you the papers where you can tick off your darlings of the press, male and female. And afterwards, PwC will be going around and getting your votes. So pick properly, all right? We will have our media Q&A in a bit. And from the pride in representing their individual heritage to the one-of-a-kind opportunity of making a difference as ambassadors of unity and diversity, each Hua Ren has many things to look forward to in their journey. Along with that is the privilege of wearing and showcasing the first official Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global crowns. And ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. To give you all an exclusive look, let's all watch this. Wow, that is just a teaser, ladies and gentlemen. The full look of the three Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global crowns will be revealed on the winner's night on January 20 at Hilton Manila at Newport World Resorts. And you heard it right, we will be having three different crowns. And more than a prize, these Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global official crowns represent the movement's commitment to bridging communities worldwide. And as an early testament to that, the organizers collaborated with a top international jewelry maker all the way from Hong Kong to be Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025's official crown and jewelry partner. And to help us introduce the woman behind it, here is a video message from the campaign's Director for Global Search, Dr. Alexis Go. Let's all watch this.
Today we are very honored to have a very special guest, a dear friend and aunt whose generosity and support have made significant impact on this pageant. When we reached out to her, her immediate response was, "When do you need it?" Not only did she say yes in a heartbeat, but she also went above and beyond by creating these stunning crowns with exceptional artistry and brilliance. Please help me and welcome, on stage, Madame Nanette Ibasco of Cristal Jewelry.
Pleasant afternoon to everyone. Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global is a timely and meaningful international Chinese beauty pageant aligned with the celebration of the upcoming Chinese New Year. I am deeply honored and grateful to contribute to this prestigious event by showcasing our company's craftsmanship through the creation of the 3 exquisite crowns awaiting for the winners of the Mr. Miss Chinatown Global. Each crown is a masterpiece, uniquely designed to incorporate gemstones that hold cultural significance and reflect the richness of our heritage as Chinese by blood and Filipino by heart. It is a privilege to share the artistry to the world. Join us on January 20 for the coronation night as we unveil these precious crowns and celebrate the beauty and strength of our candidates. Good luck to all the participants and congratulations Alexis Go and Alvin Tan of Chinoy TV, and to all the partners who made this event possible. See you all there, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nanette Ibasco, as well as Dr. Alexis Go. And surely, I cannot wait to find out who will bring home and wear these prestigious crowns and who will be crowned as the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. The reveal, the search for the next face of Chinatown is also presented to you by, of course, our official venue partner for today, the Manila Hotel, Owishi, and Hilton Manila at Newport World Resorts, where we will be crowning our victors real soon. That is on January 20. And finally, for our media guests, this is your chance to get to know up close and personal our 20 official candidates or our modern Hua Rens. So our media friends will get a chance to ask questions to all of our candidates. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, wearing clothes by Benetton, we bring you the first group of candidates of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025. Let's give a big round of applause to our Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global male candidates. Also handsome and dashing here on stage. But of course, behind those handsome faces, we want to know more of what's inside their minds and hearts. Starting with candidate number 1, Francis Ngo. And before we begin, I would just like to remind our media guests we will be allowing or accommodating 2 questions per candidate only. All right? We have here on stage candidate 1, Francis Ngo from the Philippines. And do we have any media friends who want to ask questions? All you have to do is come up near here. We have our mic here in front. Just state your name, your publication, and then your question. Go ahead. To our media friends, don't be shy. Yes, we have one already. Go ahead.
Hello, candidate number 1. My question is, what Filipino and Chinese values and traditions do you treasure most?
Chinese and Filipino values that I treasure the most. I believe it would be my close bonds with family and friends. Since I was young, I was taught filial piety. I always show respect to my parents and my grandparents. And as I grew up, and as we grow and meet other friends, we realize that these values that we are taught since young extends not just within our families, but to our close friends or people that we find loyal to. So yeah, these are some things I really treasure.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you for that question. Yes, we can accommodate one more question from our media guests. But of course, you know what, Francis, I want to get to know you more as well. I know you're an architect, is that right? So was
Yes.
being an architect like a childhood dream, and was it something that you really pursued from the beginning, from the get-go?
Honestly, I think it's a mix of that. My father is an architect, so growing up, I was exposed to his occupation. He brings me along to his job site, and at home, I see him design the various buildings. So I'm pretty sure that impacted my influence in choosing my career.
All right, thank you so much to candidate 1, Francis Ngo. We look forward to all of the buildings that you will build in the future. And now our candidate number 2, Aragon Lor, also representing the Philippines. Our floor is open for questions from our media. We have someone coming up here. Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Nolly for OPMB Worldwide. Okay. Hi, your name is?
Aragon Lor.
Okay. My question is, how will you describe yourself as a modern Chinoy who's still practicing and preserving the culture and tradition of your roots?
Sorry, can you?
Okay. How will you describe yourself as a modern Chinoy who is still practicing and preserving the culture and tradition of your roots?
I could say that I still practice and show my culture towards by celebrating other events such as the Chinese New Year, Potong Chu, Mooncake Festival with friends and family.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, Aragon is actually the youngest candidate here at what age, if I may ask?
19.
19. Do you think there are advantages of being the youngest?
It may be an advantage and at the same time a disadvantage for me. Because an advantage for me is because I could learn from other ahias that I have behind me, and a disadvantage because it's my first time.
Okay, but of course, age is not a factor. We look forward to what you will showcase here in the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. A big, big round of applause to candidate number 2, Aragon Lor. And now, all the way from Singapore, let's all welcome candidate number 3, Aravinda Rao.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
And Uljan, pageantry fanatics. What aspects of Chinese culture and heritage, what aspect of Chinese culture and heritage do you most look forward to showcasing in the international stage?
There's a lot of parts of my Chinese heritage that I can showcase. So I can speak Mandarin pretty fluently. 大家好. There's a lot of other things, like growing up, just playing mahjong. That's not something I would showcase on the local stage, but I can sing Chinese songs. And just generally, I feel like, especially with my look, I'm of half Indian, half Chinese. And it's a lot of people wouldn't realize that I can actually do half of the things that I can do or understand them when they speak Mandarin. So that's something I would like to showcase. Thank you.
And another question, how do you balance staying true to your roots while embracing the international spotlight?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Yes, how do you balance staying true to your roots while embracing the international spotlight?
Sorry, staying true to my
To your
roots.
roots, yeah.
R-O-O-T. Okay. Thank you for that question. How do I balance staying true to my roots? I mean, I have a lot of good people to ground me back at home as well. So I've got my family, my very wonderful parents who supported me to come to this pageant. I also have a lot of very good friends. You know, no matter what I were to do, or if I were to ever become super famous or successful, they will definitely keep me grounded and they will definitely, you know, be there for me even when things don't quite go right either. At the end of the day, we're all human after all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause to candidate number 3, Aravinda Rao, all the way from Singapore. Thank you.
Okay.
I love the questions of our media guests pang winners night na. Those are thought-provoking questions. I love that. Keep them coming. Let's now welcome candidate number 4, Kirby Chan from the Philippines. Yes, I see we have a question. Do we have a question from our media guests? Please do raise your hand. And of course, our candidates will be graciously answer your question. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, this is Jay from Pageant Trend. Hi, Kirby.
Hello.
So how are you today?
Pretty good.
That's already the first question. Just kidding. Just kidding. You have one question.
Second question, Joe. So now that we are celebrating the Chinese New Year, what's your message to all the Chinese Filipino community as well as the Chinese?
I think my message is just enjoy the Chinese New Year. I think based on my experience and everybody, including Pinoy and Chinese, we can all share all of the things that we know to the Filipinos who haven't really celebrated it. And I think having the welcome of the parties and the food, I think that's enough to celebrate the people, and just respecting one's traditions, I think that's pretty good enough.
Follow-up question, hard question.
Go ahead.
Okay, your question is, what has been the most difficult piece of criticism you've ever received, and how did it affect your current identity?
I can answer that. I think it was when I was a kid, I used to get bullied a lot when I was about my weight, and that really encouraged me to live a better life. And now I want to be a bodybuilder someday.
Thank you so much, Cheche.
Thank you for your question. Thank you to candidate number 4, Kirby Chen. And let's welcome candidate number 5, Byron Singh from Malaysia. And to our media guests, yes, go ahead.
Hi, Byron. My name is Jojo from the Pageantry platform. My question is, what's your favorite Chinese tradition and why?
What is my...
Favorite Chinese tradition?
Thank you so much for the question. It will have to be Chinese New Year, of course, because it's the only time that my families and friends, relatives from all over the world come together to celebrate this celebration and festival. And it brings our family bond and connection together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question. And Byron, we heard that you had a very successful weight loss journey. Can you tell us more about it and what motivated you?
To be honest, I I might say I didn't lost a lot, maybe around 10, 15 kilograms. But to be honest, I believe everybody in this world will have their imperfections and insecurities. But I will focus more about improving the things that we are capable of rather than focusing on the imperfections that we have on ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Byron Singh, candidate number 5. That's a great advice as we start the new year. Thank you so much. And next, candidate number 6, Duan Shixing from China, 中国. And to help us translate, we have Miss Shirley Chu. We will have Miss Shirley Chu who will serve as our translator. Any questions from our media guests? Okay, while we're waiting for questions, I have a question for Duan Shixing. Because he won a modeling competition in China, so how will he apply this experience to MMCG?
你在中国的时候呢，得过模特大赛的冠军。那你在那次的经验学到很多，你要怎么利用那些经验，在这次的环球华裔先生小姐大赛？
通过那次比赛，让我累积到了一些比赛的经验，还有一些自信。通过那次比赛，也会让我更加的提升自己，使自己变得越来越优秀。然后在那次比赛之中学到的自信啊，还有就是时刻保持着状态之类的，都可以运用到这次的比赛。我觉得对我也会有很大的帮助。
During the competition, it actually improved my self-confidence. I had a lot of experiences. I learned a lot during the competition. And I think the self-confidence, self-growth, I can use that so that during this Mr. and Miss Chinatown global competition.
All right. We have a question from our media guest.
Hi, I'm Charmy Pagulong from Philippine Star. So my question is, what is one Chinese trait or values that you are most proud of and you think will help you win the competition?
在你看来呢，有什么中国华人的一个道德观念呢，是你感觉最骄傲的？那你在这次比赛呢，要怎么利用它？
就是相互尊重，就是让道德观念，就是己所不欲，勿施于人。
I think respect for others is one of those, and another one will be something that you don't want others to do unto you, don't do it to others also.
Thank you so much to Duan Shixing, candidate number 6. Thank you as well to Ms. Shirley. And next we have candidate number 7, all the way from Malaysia, Ethan Tam.
Salamat siang, Mr. Malaysia. So my question is, what Chinese, Malaysian tradition, culture, or food would you want to share to everyone here in the competition?
So being Malaysian Chinese, I have grew up with both Indian and my Malay friends. And being a Chinese in Malaysia means our culture mixes constantly with theirs. So the best one that I can say would definitely be rou gu cha or bak kut teh. And it actually was birthed in a Port Klang of Malaysia. And it's one of my favorite meals in the world. It's basically just this broth that's so hearty and it's so warm, and you share it with your family at night after a long day at work. And that, I think, promotes all sense of what Chinese culture means, which is togetherness, family, and to be loved.
Thank you. And Ethan, what drink will you give the person who will win the crown? Whether it's you or someone else, any special drink?
So, for those who don't know, I actually was a bartender for a little bit, and I not trying to promote any alcohol drinking habits, but I do love me a good gin and tonic. So definitely that.
All right, cheers to that. Thank you so much. A big, big round of applause to candidate number 7, Ethan Tam. Next, we have candidate number 8, Jeric Mendoza from the Philippines. To our media guests, feel free to come up near the mic to ask your question. Jeric, I know you are in business. Yes. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
What is the biggest misconception about being a young Chinese Filipino entrepreneur?
I think the biggest misconception about being a young Chinese entrepreneur is that people think that we're a bit entitled because when you have a business, then the parents always say, and they expect you to basically follow them in the business. But what makes it different is my parents have always been so supportive about what I want, and they've always learned to accept the things that I do. And so this influenced me to actually enjoy doing the business with them instead of just feeling forced about it. So, yeah, thank you.
All right. We can accommodate one more question for Jeric. Yes, I think, do we have one question from our media guests? All right, Jeric, I'll be the one to ask it. So the past few days, you have been spending time with some of your co-candidates, some from different parts of the world. How was the relationship with them? How did you tell them about the Philippines?
The past relationship I had with other candidates was actually really good. There's a lot of things that I told about the Philippines, especially like the food. Like there's a lot of very famous Filipino food, as we know. In my province, there's this specialty dish in Cebu, which is lechon. So I always advertise, like, whenever, since I'm from Cebu, that you should go to Cebu because there's some good lechon, and then you should also check out the beaches there because the tourist market there is growing very rapidly. Yeah.
That is right. Cebu is one of my favorite places in the country as well. Thank you so much, candidate number 8, Jeric Mendoza.
Thank you.
Next, we have candidate number 9, Rafael Balila from the Philippines. If we have questions from our media guests, and while we're waiting for some of our media guests to ask their questions, to you, Rafael, how does it feel to represent the Philippines against 3 other male candidates?
It feels great. It feels great knowing that these 3 candidates come from a background of modeling. With their experience and all that, me being first time here, it gives me joy that I get to compete with people in this level, and I hope that I can win this pageant.
Yes, we hope so. And do we have other questions from our media guests? Well, if not, I will ask the next question for you, Rafael. What do you think is the trait that will make you bring home the crown?
I think the trait that will bring home the crown is discipline. From sleeping early because we have to get up early the next day and sticking strict to my diet, I think that helps me bring home the crown.
All right, I love a good sleeper. Thank you so much, candidate 9, Rafael Balila. And our final male candidate for the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, a big, big round of applause to candidate 10, Joseph Morris, all the way from Australia.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, media guests, don't be shy. Feel free to come near our mic. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Jasmine of Philstar Life. So I have a question. Has there come a time where you had an identity crisis, and how did you fully accept yourself with all your?
Sorry, can you just repeat that again?
Like, was there a time where you struggle with your identity, like identity crisis, because you have a lot of mixed, right? So, how did you come up, or where were you able to fully accept who you are, and what did you do?
That's a great question. So that is a big reason why I joined this pageant, was because I'm so mixed race, the Ratuman Fijian side is so strong back at home in Australia. So that kind of trumps every other culture that I have within me. But growing up around, I never used to acknowledge my Chinese heritage until I was about 16, 17 years old. Just because back home, in those younger years, when you say that you're Chinese, or you know, people find out that you're Chinese, there's a whole lot of things: bullying, snark comments, and it just got to a point where I didn't feel comfortable when I was that age to express my Chinese self. But when I got older, I just had to, you know, fully accept it for who I am, because I was so proud to be Fijian, and I wanted to be so proud to be Chinese, and it just wasn't there because of just the experiences I experienced when I was younger. So yeah, that was definitely a pivotal point in my identity reclamation.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Joseph. And you know what? Aside from being a plumber, I heard that you're also a dancer. Can you name one dance that you truly enjoy the most?
So when I say dancing, I mean a cultural Fijian dancing. So back home, me and my brothers and my cousins, we dance for special occasions. We get hired for events, for private events and weddings and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a if I was to describe it for the females, it's kind of like a hula, but a little bit more slow and graceful. And then for the men, it's kind of like a haka, but a bit more faster and not as intimidating. If you'd like, I'd like to teach you how to dance if you want.
Me? Yeah. First off, we have candidate 11, Justine Lim from the Philippines. And the floor is open for questions from our media friends. Feel free to approach the mic and ask away so we can get a chance to know more about our candidates. So Justine, I know you're also a Netflix actress. So what is one role that you enjoyed the most?
Currently, I'm working with a series right now with Viva One. It's called Ang Mutya ng Section E, and it's really a big hit Wattpad. And this is a adaptation from Viva Films. And I am Grace Miller there, and I really love my character. She's a mean girl, but she has the warmest heart among all of the characters. Like, she is real to herself, and it's really also about me. Like, I feel like we're on the same path, but it's a different story. And that's what I enjoy about playing roles, because you get to play about characters in a different life like that, and you get to explore and learn about other people's story.
Thank you so much. And we can accommodate one more question from our media guests. If you have questions, feel free to come near our mic. Yes, we have a question from one of our judges for today, Miss Nicole Cordobes.
Hi, Miss Nicole.
Hi, Justin. Being in the entertainment industry, what do you think is a value that you learned from growing up in a Chinese household that gives you an edge to work better in the industry?
And this industry is, no one is going to help you in this journey. It's only yourself. It's all about yourself, because you want to do this because it's for you. It's for me. It's for myself. It's my dream. And my parents and my Chinese culture told me, if you want this one, you always have to do good and be good to others. No matter how harsh they are to you, just always be good. Because the time will come, the perfect time will come. It will be for you. And believe me, dreams do come true. That's why I'm here today in front of you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much to candidate 11, Justine Lim from the Philippines.
Thank you.
And now, candidate 12, all the way from Malaysia, Clarice Su Yoke Yi. Yes, so Clarice, I heard that you're on a meatless diet. What is one meatless meal that you want to encourage others to try?
What is one meatless meal I would encourage all of you to try?
Yes.
I don't know, but I usually go about with my diet, and I am very conscious about how I pick my diet every single day. So, but to provide a very mainstream answer, I would say salad. Yeah.
All right, so salad, Caesar salad, right? Was that your answer? All right. Thank you, Clarice. And we have one more question. We can accommodate one more question for Clarice. For our judges as well, feel free to ask your questions to Clarice if you have a question. So Clarice, if ever you win Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, what is the first thing that you will do right after you get that crown?
I would most probably call my parents.
And then tell them the good news, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Clarice Suyoke Yi from Malaysia, candidate 12. Now let us welcome candidate 13, Chiara Lim from the Philippines.
Hi, Kiara.
Hello.
Welcome back to the world of pageantry. Okay, my question is, if you win this competition, what important Chinese core value would you like to inculcate to the minds of the next generation and inspire them to be the best version of themselves?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, the question is, if you win this competition, what important Chinese core value would you like to inculcate to the mind of the next generation and inspire them to be the best version of themselves?
My advocacy for this pageant is entrepreneurship and innovation because I'm really passionate about empowering the youth to pursue their dreams and chase their ideas and make it happen and create their own opportunities for themselves. So I would like to impart those values to the next generation so that we can be able to create more opportunities for ourselves and create more jobs and empower and inspire other people as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Kiara, what do you think makes you an epitome of an inspiring woman? Oh, medyo mahirap, sorry. What do you think makes you an epitome of an inspiring woman?
I believe what makes me an epitome of an inspiring woman is my determination and my perseverance. I've gone through a lot of hardships in life, but I don't let that stop me from pursuing my dreams. Yes, we all make mistakes. Yes, we all fear everything new, but it's important that we keep going and keep picking ourselves up every time we fall. Thank you.
That is right. Thank you so much, candidate 13, Kiara Lim from the Philippines. Let's now welcome candidate 14, Candice Liang from the USA. So Candice, you actually work for the UN, is that right? Like you do diplomatic work for them. Yes, so how does it help you? How do you think will this experience help you in your journey here at the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
Thank you so much for the question. I feel extremely grateful to be able to work in the public sector. It's not as easy, not as glamorous as everyone thinks. I want to apologize in advance. There are a lot of information that I'm not supposed to talk about. And some information are not supposed to be shared in public. I would greatly appreciate it and kindly and respectfully asking the media not to write too much about it. But I am very, very grateful to be able to work in a global space where I can be the bridge between worlds to actually see the leadership, see the diplomatic work happening, and then trying to make this difference and to implement like global strategies, hoping that we would be able to combat and prevent certain things from happening. So, you know, everyone talk about like we want world peace, right? And I do believe I am doing something actually contributing to this cause. And from the public sector to the pageantry, it's a very, very different thing. As I mentioned earlier, how I got a little bit emotional because this journey and this path is not easy for me at all. And to be able to stand on this stage again without worrying about so much how you're going to look at me, I understand people are gonna judge no matter what. It doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what you do, they're just gonna judge. It's human nature. I've finally learned the importance and the beauty of embracing that and accepting it to be able to stand here to showcase to the world that, again, the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. It doesn't matter if it's the diplomatic work you want to do, if you wanted to work for the state government, if you wanted to be in the entertainment industry, and you can do anything you want, even though some people are going to tell you, no, it's delusional. But guess what? Everything is absolutely delusional until it works. So if you have big dreams and scary dreams, continue doing it until it comes true. So that's my 2 cents. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We can accommodate one more question for Candice. But as of now, Candice, you wear so many hats. And you flew halfway across the globe to come here and to compete in Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Why did you make that choice?
reasons why I wanted to be here, because one, I wanted to take a leap of faith, right? Because you never know what's gonna happen until you try. Two, I wanted to be here is also because I truly and deeply believe this pageant represents this incredible opportunity. Again, as I mentioned earlier, to be the bridge between worlds, to showcase my courage, my character, my culture, and my heritage. So I'll start with a personal story. At the age of 17, 18, I moved to Sri Lanka for a year doing international volunteering work. I taught English in the slums in a very poor village, and then provided humanitarian aid. That's one of the most life-changing experiences for me, where I truly realized you are never too small to do something big. And as long as you believe, I guess if you're crazy enough to think you can change the world, you can really change the world. And I wanted to stand on this stage because I wanted to utilize this platform to tell everyone who have big dreams in the world that if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And if just because you're younger, it doesn't mean that you can't do anything. You're not capable of doing anything. Just because you're older doesn't mean that you're running out of time to do the things or to go after your wildest dreams. And then that's also one of the reasons why I moved to New York City for Columbia, to continue pursuing my wildest dream, and also my reasons for coming to the Philippines all the way across from the world, trying to make this positive impact, trying to make this difference, trying to be this good example and good influences for the little girls in the world. How important to have education, how important to believe in yourself. Because again, to me, and my reason, I believe winning is not just about a title. It's about believing in yourself and liking yourself for who you are. And no matter what the results are, I do believe we are, not just us standing on stage, everyone here, but also each and everyone sitting over here. You are beautiful. We are all beautiful in our own unique and different ways, because true beauty and true love starts from within and starts with yourself. So I hope you guys can always remember that. So don't forget about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Candice Liang, candidate number 14 from the USA. And now let's call on candidate 15, Zhang Ruoxi from China. We have our translator, Miss Shirley. Candidate 14, Candice, thank you so much. But we already have Miss Shirley who will help us translate. Thank you, Candice. Miss Shirley, thank you for helping us. Any questions from our media? We do have one question. Go ahead.
Dacha Hao, this is Jay from Pageant Trend. My question for you is, what are you looking forward for this first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
那你在这次的环球华裔先生小姐选美大赛，你期待经历什么呢？期待在这次的选美赛中，你期待经历什么？对这次的选美赛，你有什么期待？
首先，我是一名来自中国的大学生，我想在这个舞台尽我所能去弘扬中国的传统文化，让更多人去了解、喜爱中国文化的博大精深。
I come from China, and in this competition, I would like to promote the Chinese culture. Let more people understand the beauty of the culture.
然后还有，让更多人去认识和了解到中国女性的美，它是中华上下5000年汇聚成的一种美，是优雅、自信、从容、善良、正直。
And to understand also the beauty of Chinese women, which already has 5,000 years of history, which is elegance, elegance, confidence, kindness, and genuine, and intelligent.
谢谢。
谢谢。May baon na Chinese. Okay, we have one more question. Any other question from our media guests? So I will be asking Zhang Ruoxi, why do you think Oriental models are getting a lot of attention right now? Shirley? 现在呢，近期内呢，很多东方脸孔、东方模特呢很受关注。那你觉得这是为什么？就是近期东方脸孔、东方模特，对面孔，东方模特呢很受关注、很受欢迎。你觉得这是为什么？
首先我觉得东方模特有东方模特的美，西方模特也有西方模特的美。很多东方模特就是说，会有一些不自信的状态，但是我觉得这是不对的。然后近几年中国人不断的去提升自己的文化内涵，去不断的增强自己的自信，让中国面孔走向全世界，不再是觉得中国人的五官只是对中国美的评判，只是说黄皮肤、单眼皮、塌鼻梁，会有各种各样越来越多的中国美展示，向全世界来展示。
I think the Eastern and the Western faces have their own amour, have their own different people will like different faces from each of the cultures. I think sometimes the Chinese or the Eastern faces have less confidence. That's why before they're not as popular. But now they have more confidence. They have their values that they want to explore and self-growth also. So nowadays, the yellow race, the single eyelid, the phoenix eyed, and maybe less a flatter nose are more popular right now because of confidence. And now they can actually showcase their talents to the world.
因为我觉得模特它不仅仅要有美丽的外在、优雅的体态，它更要具备有内涵、有高尚的品德。所以说近几年中国的东方模特在不断的去提升自己，不仅仅是外在美，更多的也要去提升自己的内在美。
I think as a model, it's not only how you are beautiful in the outside, but also inner beauty. So a lot of people right now are growing not only their beauty in the outside, but also beauty in the inside, and also values that they bring and show to the other people.
All right, thank you so much, Xie Chang Rossi. Thank you as well to Shirley for translating for us. Up next, we have candidate 16, Juliet Louis from Hong Kong.
Hello and good afternoon. I'm Jason Cappuccino of Sasserson Scripts. So my question for you is, with Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global focusing on culture and tradition, do you think that the pageant or the competition should focus more on accomplishments, on intelligence, on good behavior and attitude, more than surface beauty, and why?
There's a lot of things that I think Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global stands for, and it's all of that. I think we're given points on not just our character and our outer beauty, but also our kindness. And if we are a team player, if we can show leadership, I think those are the things that highlight what could be an amazing ambassador for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. So yes, definitely. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that question. And Juliet, you were actually a controversial MU Hong Kong winner. I heard that. What's your message to people who said negative things about you?
I think that when you are going through something like that and people are trying to tell you who you are, how you're supposed to feel, what to do, I think the best thing to do is to cancel the noise and listen to your heart, listen to who you are, and remember why you're here. Because nobody can tell the truth other than yourself. You know yourself best. You have the confidence to show it, and all you need to do is just continue listening to that voice, and that voice is you. You're your own competition, and this is your life, so take back control, and that's my message to everyone out there.
Thank you so much, candidate 16, Juliet Louis from Hong Kong. Next, we have candidate 17, Rebecca Kwek, all the way from Singapore. Hi, Rebecca. So, Rebecca, you had 2 Filipino nannies. What is the greatest lesson that your 2 Filipino nannies has taught you?
Salamat sa question. 2 values that I've learned from my 2 wonderful nannies is to be kind to others. They have been with my family for over 30 years, and they have always been very warm, and to me, that is what Filipinos are. So when I came here, I just thought that, wow, I just felt at home. So the same way, I just want to be kind to people so that they know that Singapore is a warm country as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, our mic is here. For any of our media guests who would like to ask questions, feel free to come near the stage and ask away. So Rebecca, you mentioned a while ago that Philippines feels like home for you. What do you think are similarities of Filipino and Singaporean culture?
Thank you for the question. I think two things that is very similar is that firstly, we are all Southeast Asian and we respect our elders. And I think that is very important because when we respect our elders, we learn and we think that, there are things that when we make mistakes, there are things that we can grow from. Just like in this pageant, this is my 2nd international, and I've learned from my past pageant mistake. And I think this is a very important thing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate 17, Rebecca Kwek from Singapore. Let's now welcome candidate 18, Chris Nicole Go from the Philippines.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. You look
Good
so
afternoon.
beautiful. I have a question. Since this pageant is all about culture and traditions, I want to ask you, as someone who's modern China, I want to ask your thoughts about love and marriage. What are your thoughts on mixed marriages or traditional Chinese marriages? And would you want to marry someone who has Chinese blood for the rest of your life?
I believe that we should always respect our traditions and cultures, but we must also, as a modern Chinay, we must also not hinder love, because we need love that is actually comfortable and love that would actually feel that it will last forever.
Thank you. And good luck.
Thank you for that question. And Chris, you represented Philippines in Miss Aura International. How was it representing the Philippines internationally?
It was actually so great, and once again, it's an honor to be here representing the Philippines once again. And to bring the Philippines sash is so much special, but here in Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, it makes it so much more special because not only that I'm competing for the crown, but also we have the chance to retrace our roots, culture, and heritage, and share diverse stories of each and every one.
Thank you so much, candidate 18, Chris Nicole Go. Let's now welcome candidate 19, Gwyneth Howe, also from the Philippines. So Gwyneth, what is one particular activity or challenge in the pageant so far that you are most proud of overcoming?
Okay, so far in this pageant, well, a little fun fact about me, I'm actually a very private person. I don't really post much, but after joining Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, it's been a challenge to post about my day and to post pictures about myself and what I've been doing. And after a while, I realized na it's actually a very fun thing to do, to just post for pictures or just try to smile for the cameras. And overall, I really like matching the soundtrack with the photos that I take. So it's really been a fun experience. Thank you.
Maybe this is the first step to your content creator life era. Any questions from our media guests? All right, Gwyneth.
as soon as, in case you win the crown, will this be the first step of like you want to be an actress? What's your future plans?
If God is willing, it's been a dream of mine to go into the industry and to try to do a little acting, a little singing. I really love theater as a kid. I've been watching musicals. I've been performing in them. I'm actually the president of my drama guild at high school. And I've been doing lots of activities, lots of in the arts, and it's really fun. I really love it, and I'm really passionate about it. And hopefully in the future, I can explore more about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate 19, Gwyneth Howe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, last but definitely not the least, candidate 20, Janina and Louis from Australia.
Hi, Janina. Welcome back. I'm Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.
Hi, thank you.
May I know how transformational was your previous pageant experience that helped you become the woman that we are facing right now?
Joining Miss Universe Philippines last year was certainly a life-changing experience for me. I'm an accounting graduate, and I planned my future and thinking that I was just going to be behind a laptop for the rest of my life. And I was really blessed with the opportunity to represent Sydney in this competition that really opened my eyes to what pageantry really does. It allowed me to connect to my Filipino, Australian, and Chinese community. And now that I've been able to found Hello Philippines, which is an initiative to reconnect the youth to their roots, we actually did a tourism project to bring them together to get to know the country, love the people, and now they're so united and active in the community. And I want to further do that, and that's why I'm here today, not expecting to do a pageant this year, and so I'm so grateful for the pageantry experience that has landed me to where I am now.
Thank you very much, and the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Drew from Cisco. So my question is, what lesson you hope to learn from your fellow candidates?
This is my first international pageant, so it's so wonderful to be with candidates from all over the world. In less than 3 days, I've already learned so much more about my Chinese culture, and so I'm actually learning from each individual more about their country as well. And I'm finding that even though they are across the world, we may be distant apart, but there's so much similarity within us, and that's that Chinese blood that stays within us because of our values, our Chinese values that stay strong no matter where we are in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. A big, big round of applause to candidate 20, Janina and Louis. Thank you as well to our media friends for your engaging questions. Congratulations to our candidates. It wasn't an easy task facing our Filipino press, but you all did a great job. Once again, let's give it up for the 20 candidates of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. They're not just handsome and beautiful, right? Agree? Everyone agrees? They have brains, charisma behind all those handsome and beautiful faces. Our modern Hua Rens just had their taste of the media spotlight, but of course, it will ultimately come down to who among them best represents what this global campaign stands for in the entirety of their journey. Who will best embody the essence of a modern Chinese heritage ambassador in a global platform? And as our candidates get ready for what's ahead, they are already slowly transforming into the cultural role models they aspire to be. And that's thanks to the support of our wonderful partners and mentors at Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. So amidst the pressure, they may seem difficult at first, but with tremendous heart and determination, it will all be worth it. And that's something that this next guest has proven time and time again. Embracing her Chinese heritage while upholding Filipino values, She fits the ideal of an empowered Chinese Filipino who's ready to conquer all. She has a perfect blend of charisma, passion for culture, and contemporary outlook that makes her relatable to young Hua Rens everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first ever official ambassador of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, Miss Nicole Cordovez.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Nicole. Please greet all of our guests.
Hello to our pageant media. Grabe, it feels like coming home. Pagka nakikita ko sa kayo, parang yun sa pageant world, it's such familiar faces every time. Thank you so much for your support. And sabi nga nila sa akin kanina, are you gonna ask questions? Sabi ko, no, the pageant media has this. They have the best and hardest questions for our candidates, and you did just that. So give yourselves a big round of applause then. As you can see, stellar performances also from our candidates, which is something na nakaka-proud talaga, no, Valerie, given that this is the very first edition pa lang. So I love that naglalabasan na like yung mga values that we can impart to our community here. And I'm so excited to learn about the Chinese culture in the different parts of the globe naman this time, because for the first time ever, we are touching base in this way. There's a Chinatown nga in every country, but this is the first time we are connecting all of that in this very stage. So congratulations to my Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global family.
So, Miss Nicole, how does it feel to be the first ever official ambassador of the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
I'm so excited because I do not miss competing in a pageant. Like, wow, the hard work that they have to go through. But being with the candidates right now, I'm like, wow, lumalabas yung pagka-mentor ko. So I cannot wait to sit down and talk to the candidates and give them tips as well and just really get to know them.
So, syempre, a few years ago, you were once in the same place, diba? Ikaw yung candidate.
Thank you sa a few years ago.
A few years ago.
Kunwari, it wasn't 10 years ago.
So, what support would you like to give to the candidates?
Okay, like when I was watching their Q&A portion a while ago, I'm like, just loosen up, you know, allow the audience to like just really get to know you. We saw that in some of them, pero I see some of them also still second guessing or holding back on sharing, for example. So that's something that I would love to sit down with them about, because that's a huge part of pageantry. It's being able to tell your story. And the core of this platform, as I say over and over again, is being able to impart the stories of growing up in the Chinese culture. And what makes it more interesting this time around is like Chinese dash blank in another part of the world. So yeah, I hope to be the vessel, maybe as the ambassador, to like teach them or unlock something inside them to be able to impart those stories, their personal stories, to the world.
I'm sure you will serve as a great inspiration to all of our candidates. Thank you so much once again, Ms. Nicole Cordovez.
Thank you.
Ms. Nicole, please remain here on stage as we move forward to the next part of our program. We are also graced today by a few more familiar faces from the Mr. and Miss Chinatown family, sharing in this vision of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global to promote inclusivity and unity and diversity. These individuals will unite with Nicole themselves as fellow ambassadors of this worldwide campaign. Put your hands together for past Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines winners, Lance Yu, Matthew Saw, Justin Tang. A big round of applause to Lance, Matthew, and Justin. Please say hi to all of our media guests. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm Lance Tiu.
Good afternoon, my name is Matthew Saw.
And I'm Justine Tang. Thank you all for being here.
Wow, it's nice to welcome all three of you back here on stage. So Lance, what particular advocacy or core value of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global do you relate to the most and look forward to promoting?
I relate to the most, and I would like to promote it, is the value of oneness. our candidates and everyone here came from different backgrounds and they have their own different stories, they have different backgrounds, and it's pretty diverse. There's all sorts of walk of life, but they congregated here once again to give one message lang, and that message is to promote our Chinese heritage. So again, I would like to promote oneness.
Thank you, Lance. And Matthew and Justin, you have seen our candidates for the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. What can you say?
Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is, it's one of actually my first time to see a pageant, have a press con, and have the candidates wear like a bit more casual outfits. Because normally I would see them wear like formal dresses or like cocktail dresses. So it's nice to see like a fresh take on pageantry. So it's very modern Hua Ren vibes. So, okay, and then at the same time, what I would like to say about the candidates is, it's more interesting because before we would only have a pageant that would show candidates from the Chinese and the Filipino communities. But now we have something that celebrates something that is bigger, something that is across the globe. So I'm so excited to learn so much about the diverse backgrounds of the people here, to make our community richer with the things that they can share and the stories that they will tell.
For me on my end, this year's Mr. and Miss Chinatown seems incredibly promising. And from what I've seen, these candidates are incredibly talented and very self-driven individuals. So with that being, I've seen a lot of them come up with this strong sense of self and deep connected heritage connection. And I think that this competition is going to be a highly competitive one in which they're able to showcase the best and brightest Chinese mixed races from different parts of the world. And with that being said, I was able to pick up on a unique set of diverse backgrounds and experiences that add a unique layer of richness and perspective to the community and this competition in general. So for me, I'm very, very excited to see what these talented individuals have to offer and how they represent themselves on stage and represent their heritage.
Yes, thank you so much, Matthew. And we're all very excited for the Winners' Night on January 20 at Hilton at Newport World Resorts. Again, a big, big round of applause to our official ambassadors, to our media guests. Feel free to take photos of our official ambassadors of our Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Once again, let's give them a big, big round of applause. Thank you so much, Nicole, Lance, Matthew, and Justine. Wow, what an inspiring and talented group of individuals. And as former Mr. and Miss Chinatown title holders, they are proof that campaigning for cultural oneness doesn't stop once you take off the crown. And as we get closer to wrapping up the reveal, the search for the next phase of Chinatown, I would like to thank the following partners for supporting us in this phenomenal project. Hotel 101 Management Corporation, our official residence partner. Peerless Products Manufacturing Corporation, Hannah Shampoo and Champion. MEC Networks Corporation. King Chef East Ocean Restaurant, Royal Shark's Fin Seafood Restaurant, Golden Fortune Seafood Restaurant, Grand House Dining and City Hot Pot, our official food partners. GB Shoes, our official shoe partner. Association of Baguio Chinese Filipino Youth Incorporated. Mega Pines Realty and Development. Orchard Hotel Baguio, our official hotel partner. Nova Dental, our official dental partner. Thank you as well to Landlight Philippines Corporation, WL Food Products, Sam Lim Corporation, HLA Philippines, China Mamawal, our official formal wear partner, Victory Liner, our official transport partner, A-List and Partners, our official PR and strategy partner, Revlon Youth Summit Colors Distribution Incorporated, our official beauty partner, Mud Studio Manila, our official hair and makeup partner, Sky Law, our official legal partner, Benji Tionco, our official photographer.
Xie to Ateneo Confucius Institute, our official Mandarin training partner, Tech Global Incorporated, Tiger Events, our official styling partner, PhilFlex Wires and Cables, White Horse International Entertainment, SM Supermalls, Sun Life of Canada Philippines Incorporated, Gelmo Philippines Incorporated, Sterling Paper Group of Companies, Sterling Paper, Doña Maria Premium Quality Rice, Galleon PH Shopping Online, Philippine Airlines, thank you so much. Thank you as well to the Executive Center, Innovation Gian La Sala by Shein, Beef Noodle House, Heidi Lau, DPA Law, Seek Shine, Manila Bulletin, and the Manila Times, our official media partners. And thank you to our community partners, Filipino-Chinese Youth Business Association, Federation of Filipino-Chinese Alumni Association Incorporated, FCAAF, Chua Beng Tang, Samuel Uwe Ford Tractor, Japan Parts Trading Center, Evergreen Cereals, Jersey Haven, Sherwin Choi, Anito Tan, Sharp Ecopi, Enrique Chua, Jose Go High Top Supermarket, Aningo, thank you so much. Well, a lot of people really supporting the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Thank you so much to Seagull, Ang Kian Hyung, Andy Cheng, Anvil Business Club, Global Diesel and Goo Engineering, Rehub, Verleo Catering, and G2 Global. Let's give a big, big round of applause to all of our sponsors. And of course, just a reminder to all of our press, you have a chance to choose our darling press or darling awardee for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. All you have to do is just tick off from the voting paper that we handed out to you, and PwC will be collecting all of these in a bit. And thank you again to all of our sponsors, because you have truly made the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global press presentation really phenomenal. And ladies and gentlemen, in its inaugural year, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global hopes to encourage each Hua Ren that with a pageant as a platform, they can use their story and voice to bridge communities worldwide. And if you have been following the social media accounts of this project, you will know that one of the torchbearers of this cause is the project's very own pageant director. Previously crowned Miss Chinese Cosmos Southeast Asia 2014 and now a licensed interior designer, this woman continues to be at the forefront of celebrating Chinese heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the beautiful Miss Frances Chua. A big, big round of applause, please.
As we gather here today, I find myself reflecting on the incredible journey that we have embarked together. From the very first day of the auditions to the final preparations for the upcoming events, every moment has been a testament to the hard work, dedication, and passion of not only our candidates, but also the team behind this whole pageant. As we look ahead, there are a lot of exciting moments waiting for us. We have first the Culture Night, where we will showcase the rich heritage and talents of our diverse backgrounds. We also have our Exploration Days, where we will celebrate who we are and the stories we carry with us. Following that, of course, we have the highly anticipated Winners' Night, a culmination of all the hard work and the night to honor our candidates' achievements. This pageant is so much more than just a competition. It is a celebration of unity and excellence. I invite all of you to continue supporting our candidates, as they are not just the faces of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, they are the future of our global community. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the program, especially the awarding ceremony coming up next. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Frances Chua. You are truly an inspiration. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we saw our candidates walk, wear this casual wear from Benetton. And aside from that, we got to pick their brains a bit. And now it is time to reveal who caught the attention of our guests. Once more, let's welcome back on stage the 20 candidates of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Once again, a big round of applause to our official 20 candidates, our modern Hua Rens of the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025. And right now, we will be giving away a few recognitions to our candidates who impressed our media guests and partners the best. First, we will be awarding Mr. and Miss Manila Hotel, who were chosen by our partners here at our official venue partner, the iconic and historic Manila Hotel. May I please call on stage Mr. Marvin Tan to award our winners. A big round of applause to Sir Marvin. And also Sir Ranchi Kuna. A big round of applause, please. Please join our candidates on stage. And do you guys have a pick? Who do you guys think will win? Mr. Manila Hotel, Mr. The Manila Hotel. Well, Mr. The Manila Hotel's Choice 2025 is Candidate number 2, Aragon Lore. Congratulations, candidate number 2, Aragon Lore, our Mr. The Manila Hotel's Choice 2025. And now we will be calling on Miss The Manila Hotel's Choice 2025 is candidate number 16, Juliet Louis. Photo for our Mr. and Miss The Manila Hotel's Choice 2025. Again, that is candidate number 2, Aragon Lore, and candidate number 16, Juliet Louis.
Congratulations, candidate number 2 and candidate number 16. Thank you so much to the Manila Hotel for giving these very special awards to our candidates. And earlier, ladies and gentlemen, our media guest, that is you, were given a piece of paper where you have casted your vote on who you think will take home the next set of awards. It is time to see who shined the brightest in your eyes. Our hard-working friends from our knowledge partner, PwC Philippines, Isla Lipana and Company, have collected and tabulated the votes, and I have the results with me. So to help award our darlings of the press, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Alvin Tan, President of Chinoy TV, Auntie Lorraine, Miss Lorraine Tan, COO of Chinoy TV, Miss Frances. Please join us here on stage, Pageant Director. Of course, Mr. Miko Araneta. And our 5 judges, please come up here on stage. We would also like to invite Miss Nanette Ibasco on stage to award our next set of prizes, which is our darlings of the press. And of course, our representatives from Chinoy TV are already up here. Our judges already coming up the stage. Miss Nanette is here. Francis, Miko, thank you so much for joining us. To our media guests, who do you think will be the darlings of the press? Can I hear it? Okay, I hear different numbers being shouted. All right. Let us begin with our male darling of the press. Our male media favorite darling of the press is candidate number 2, Aragon Jacob Ulor from the Philippines. Yes, and now we will call on our female media favorite, our female darling of the press. Who do you think it is? Okay, let us see. Congratulations to candidate number 20, Janina Louie from Australia. Have a group photo of all of our VIPs up on stage with our male and female darlings of the press. Candidate number 2, Aragon Jacob Ulor of the Philippines, and candidate 20, Janina Louie of Australia, and of course our winners a while ago as well of Mr. and Miss the Manila Hotel. Flash your biggest smiles as we have here our first set of winners. But of course, we're all very excited for the winners' night on January 20. So I'm sure I'll see everyone there as well. Thank you so much to all of our VIPs who joined us here on stage. Once again, congratulations to our winners for today's press presentation. A big round of applause once again to all of our candidates. And our media guests are all very excited. Feel free to take more photos of our candidates for today's press presentation. And
And while you're doing so, we would like to share to everyone that Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025, the reveal, was also presented by Oishi and Hilton Manila Newport World Resorts and co-presented by Crystal by Nanette, our official crown and jewelry partner. And ladies and gentlemen, within the next 6 days, our 20 modern Hua Rens will be facing a few more obstacles, including the cultural night on January 17 in Baguio City, all leading up to the grand coronation event or the winner's night. And just a reminder, friendly reminder, it's happening this January 20 at Hilton Manila at Newport World Resorts. Please stay tuned for updates at our social media accounts at Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global and at Chinoy TV for more updates. And also to our media partners, we have special refreshments prepared for all of you. So please enjoy the snacks that the Manila Hotel has prepared for everyone. And also drop by our sponsors' booths. We have special tokens for all of you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our 20 official candidates for the first ever Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing and spreading the good news to everyone. Once again, my name is Valerie Tan of Chinoy TV, and this has been Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global 2025, The Reveal, the search for the next face of Chinatown. Have a good evening, everyone. Tosia, 谢谢大家.